An explosion of commercial dolphin tours across the islands is prompting closer federal scrutiny.
And tonight, KITV4's Catherine Cruz takes a look at why scientists are throwing the spotlight on what is reckless versus responsible when they're viewing spinner dolphins.
It's something that's on a lot of people's bucket list, is to swim with wild dolphins.
Just watch you guys step going off.
Laura McHugh says people are willing to pay top dollar for dolphin swims, and about a dozen companies on Oahu's west side are taking the bait, offering tours out of Ko'olina and Waianae Boat Harbor.
Our operation and the other boats, we alone go out 2 or 3 times every day, and that's, that could be 1,000 dives or operations a year. You multiply that times 10 or 11 boats on the coast, that's a lot of disturbance.
That potential for dolphin disturbance is prompting a new National Fisheries Service campaign dubbed Dolphin Smart, a kind of seal of approval to discourage the harassing of dolphins under the Marine Mammal Protection Act.
Right side, guys! Oh, there he is.
Ocean Joy was one of the first companies to sign on. Shane Griffin draws the line at swimming with the dolphins. He estimates he's turned away millions of dollars by sticking to that rule.
I really wish that more owners of activities would join in with us on this, because we feel that over the last 9 years we've seen the number of dolphins that are constantly here. They are less constant and maybe even smaller in number.
Smaller in number, perhaps, but they still draw a crowd.
With all these boats out here, it's a bit of a waiting game, but you don't have to wait long.
The dolphin show begins right on cue. That's when Dolphin Smart's checklist kicks in.
We want to make sure they turn off the engines if they're close to the animals, don't approach closer than 50 yards, don't encircle or cut off their path, and limit their time to about 30 minutes.
On this day, we see one company doing none of the above. It cuts in, dropping snorkelers in the water without stopping.
We want you to go out there to see natural behaviors, not disturbance behaviors.
McHugh has had success with 4 tour operators on Oahu and Kauai, agreeing to fly under the Dolphin Smart banner.
We actually chose this cruise because they do follow the rules, and that was something that was really important to us, and we really enjoyed being on this boat.
Okay, so no regrets?
No regrets at all.
Maui and Big Island companies are next in line. Scientists want the companies to understand what's behind their guidelines. That includes some basics, like spinning. McHugh says it could be a sign that dolphins are bothered, and you have to understand their nature. The pods spend their nights fishing in deep waters and their days in cruise mode.
This is a critical time for them. During the daytime hours, they're resting, they're caring for their young, they're avoiding predators. They actually only sleep with one half of their brain at a time, so the other half is alert to breathe, alert for predators, things like that.
McHugh hopes tour operators will also be alert.
They do spread out along this coast in the daytime into smaller groups, 10 to 30 or 40. But when they start to get together and you see 150 to 200 dolphins at one time and they're all active, that's really exciting. It's a lot of fun. Never get tired of it.
The hope is the dolphins don't tire of the attention. Catherine Cruz, KITV4 News.
They are so beautiful.
They're beautiful. You just want to leave them alone and just watch from afar.
I think so. Well, the National Marine Fisheries has not gone so far as banning swimming with dolphins, but the agency has issued many warnings about harassment of dolphins, and so far they've only issued one notice of violation.